Well, good morning, USA. See, we go to former Rob, Edward Black, Beverly Cook, Jimmy and Angela over at Victor's Libertas, and all the rest of my subscribers, and those of you catching this for the first time, welcome. You're watching Good Morning USA. Let's begin here. We got a pretty good one right off the Conservative Tribune, right from them. Race baiters upset by Georgia Department of Corrections Christmas card and lose it. Well, how about if I share the video with you here? How's that sound? Give me one moment. Don't know how you guys can see this, but let's see. I'll turn it up. Let's try this one more time. Not sure which is better here for you. Give me one moment here to check up on this. One moment, guys. We will. Okay. Well, anyways, I don't know if you all are aware of what's going on, but several of the truth media folks out there have some pretty good pretty good information out there on excuse me one moment. Anyway, guys, how are y'all doing? Let's see if we can go take a look at my settings, see if I can get that volume fixed. Otherwise, I can't show you the video that I wanted to show you, not properly. Okay. So we'll go. Everything seems to be working. Okay. It is so cold where I'm at here. It is. It was down to -3 or -4. And let's see. We gotta. Alright, so we'll be up shortly here. It is so very cold where I'm at that everybody's nose is drying out, and it is just incredibly cold. Alright, now let's see what we can do here with this video. We can do this over. I want you to see this video because I think it's rather interesting how so many people on the liberal side just can't handle truth, the real truth. Speaking of which, we should probably do a lot of praying. This is Mr. Nick B with USA. Good Morning USA. Thank you for joining. C. Beagle, D-Rob, Edward Black, Beverly Cook, Jim and Angela over at Victor Slimbertas. Appreciate y'all subscribing, as well as all the other subscribers and non-subscribers who potentially may become subscribers. Thank you very much. Sorry you can't see those faces. I'm trying to make sure you see the print. Okay. No wonder I get the phone upside down. Come on. Alright, so that was that. I don't know if that gave you enough information for that first story, but we'll get right into that quick. And boy, if I only had my glasses. I need my reading glasses. I wonder if C. Beagle has those. Or perhaps Edward Black, or maybe D-Rob, Deplorable Rob. Did you hide my glasses? Anyways, I have a good article for you. I might be a little late on this, guys, and I want to give you a heads up. This might be the last video I'm able to do for the next couple of weeks, as I am flying back out to the East Coast. Once I get situated, and believe it or not, I'm visiting one of my subscribers. Well, it'll be rather fun, because we're going to learn a lot of new things. I'm going to learn from them, they're going to learn from me. Alright, well, I got another interesting video for you, I think, guys. Witness claims Mueller stacked grand jury against... Oh, as part of his investigation into Russian collusion, Special Counsel Robert Mueller set up a federal grand jury to hand down indictments. So what do y'all think of this Mueller boob here? Mueller boob. I think he's a piece of shit. I'm in the library, so I've got to be a little quiet so I don't attract too much attention. But anyway, with that said, folks, let's get on with this. I think there'd be an interesting video here. And I'm going to turn this your way here. And I'm hoping that you guys will be able to see it very well. Tell me if you guys have any problems reading it or seeing the videos that I put up. Again, this is also from Conservative Tribune. Sorry, guys. Hang on. Give me time here. Hey, it finally reached 1 degree where I'm at. Okay. That again. Okay, so. And I'll read a little bit of that to you here. Because I think this one's very important about Mueller. Again, it's very dry, so forgive me if you find me rubbing my nose. It's very, very, very cold. It is 1 degree currently where I'm at. Okay, so Mueller tried to fix grand jury according to witness. Observations. This is by Conservative Tribune, January 5th, 2008 at 5:56 a.m. Hey, I guess I'm not too late. It is by V. Saxena. And it is observations by an unnamed witness who reportedly testified before Special Counsel Robert Mueller's federal grand jury last year have raised additional concerns, among some regarding the former FBI director's impartiality. I don't think Robert Mueller has any impartiality whatsoever. I think he is full of beans. I think the guy's up to some evil tricks. And it may be up to you and I, my friends, to make sure nothing happens to the American people's will. So, as part of his investigation into whether President Donald Trump's 2016 campaign colluded with Russian operatives to affect the outcome of the election, Mueller set up a federal grand jury to hand down indictments. I got one thing to say about that before I move on. All this is BS. It's a BS witch hunt. There was no Russian collusion from the Trump administration or his team. Period, 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 and period. I don't care what anyone says or they fake finding. People. These are some smart people that we're dealing with. Apparently not smart enough though, because people are finding out. They're catching on pretty fast. But anyway, so Mueller set up a federal grand jury to hand down indictments, and according to a witness who reportedly testified before the jury panel last year, the jury's makeup resembles that of a left-wing rally. So let's keep that in mind. And the grand jury room looks like a Bernie Sanders rally. The unnamed witness said to Page 6, maybe they found these jurors in central casting or at a Black Lives Matter rally in Berkeley, California. The witness reportedly based this stunning conclusion on the fact that 11 of the jury's 20 jurors were black, while 2 were wearing peace t-shirts. There was only one white male in the room, and he was a prosecutor, the witness said. The room isn't a room where POTUS gets a fair shake. Maybe, maybe not. Let me be clear about something. Impugning the impartiality of Mueller's investigation because the jury contains too many black jurors or too few white jurors is very risky business. What's not so risky, or risque for that matter, is to rightly note that Mueller has in the past displayed what can best be described as disturbing left-wing bias. Last year, the Conservative Tribune noted that the 13 attorneys who had by then been hired by Mueller to aid him in his investigation, one previously defended the Clinton Foundation from allegations it operated a racketeering enterprise. Moreover, at least 3 had donated overwhelmingly to Democrats, totaling more than $53,000 since 1988. Fast forward to December 2017, when word broke that 2 FBI officials who previously aided Mueller in his investigation had exchanged text messages during the summer in which they had appeared to discuss ways to prevent then GOP presidential nominee Donald Trump from being elected president. So I guess what you'd have to do is go all the way back to the time when Donald Trump finally announced his candidacy, and you probably will see some earlier events that took place, and maybe are leading up to us finding all about the Hillary Clinton and Mueller and Obama crimes. I do think Trump is much smarter than that, and But guys, it's up to us, I guess. So let's do what we need to do. If we need to get a petition rolling, let's get that rolling. And I'll be sure and sign it if it comes from petitions.gov. I want to be careful about signing anything else from anywhere else because of the fact that get too much junk mail that way. But anyway, so while it's true Mueller removed them after he learned their text learned of their text messages, that he allowed such glaringly partisan hacks to even serve on his team in the first place again raises valid concerns about his commitment to impartiality. Mueller seems to have made almost no effort to select attorneys from outside Washington from diverse private law firms across the country who were without personal involvement with the Clinton machine and who were politically astute or disinterested enough to keep their politics to themselves, noted Victor David Hansen in the op-ed for National Review last month. By now, there are simply too many coincidental conflicts of interest and too much improper investigatory behavior to continue to give the Mueller investigation the benefit of doubt, he added. Well, we have a good long article for you. And that's the point. Ideally, the makeup of Mueller's jury should never be a concern, except that the special counsel's clear-cut bias now has some wondering whether Mueller purposefully stacked the grand jury with people who themselves already be biased against Trump and his associates. And of course, CT Conservative Tribune would like you to share this in any one of your formats. By the way, it looks like Bitcoin. I just heard this on the news too, with Fox, and I can't remember the Fox News Network, and somebody else. And it looks like sometime this year, Bitcoin could go up to. Not sure, but I thought they said close to 5 million something for one Bitcoin, I think. I'll have to double check that, but again, I want you to keep in mind that I'm still working at this YouTube thing, and it might take a while to get back up and running on the full tilt. I just moved, and I don't have internet access, so I will have to do this as I can until I'm able to get full access to internet, full internet access somewhere. Not have to be, I have to come a ways in town. You have to spend the day, and it just isn't feasible at this point. So what I'm looking at doing is finding ways to around challenges and problematic situations. But anyway, I want you to understand that, and boy, the weather is brutally cold. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to show you this for fun, and this is what I'm working on. This is something that's called Blockfolio, and I want to show the figure to you. It's rather interesting. You'll see all the coins to the it'll actually be the left of the screen, right underneath the word coin. And then the other ones, the holdings are what's in there, but this is kind of a test run for me, and I have a very good teacher and one of my subscribers. But anyway, here we go. So the top figure is what's in the current holdings, which is $379.55. Which I thought was pretty neat. And there's also an interesting app called ICO Alert, ICO Alert. It's called ICO Alert. And there it is right there. Whoop, sorry guys. Yeah, you can see that. And upcoming ICOs. Looks like a Fitnex Transcodium. Are two that are upcoming ICOs. And anyway, I just thought that was pretty interesting. And it's also got some interesting other things that are interesting. So at any rate, guys, I'd like you to tell me what you want me to do. As I've only got 15 subscribers or so, I don't know what I'm looking at here. I certainly would like to continue this, but I've got to, find a way to garner more support for continuing this. It takes valuable time and resources away from me. I love coming to you this way. I love doing this, but the subscribership is just a very slow process for me, and don't know if I have that much patience. I certainly appreciate D-Rob and C-Beagle. You've been like on top of it every time a video comes out. I really appreciate that. And to the other subscribers who can't get on as much, I certainly appreciate your subscription, that you subscribe, that you appreciate this channel. And I know a lot of people are just busy. You could kind of say that C-Beagle and D-Rob, Deplorable Rob, have picked up where other subscribers are left off, which is pretty cool, and it's pretty neat. I'm just happy that I have... right now I'm happy that I have the 15 loyal subscribers, and that makes it good for me. But again, I'm going to figure out a way forward here, and I certainly would like to bring new stuff to you and introduce some new things. I've got new challenges starting last Sunday, though, so I've got to figure that out. Once I get back out to the East Coast and I start learning what I'm learning, I'll probably be able to bring you more news on more of a daily format, or at least 2 or 3 times a week. This kind of be one of those This is kind of going to be one of those programs. It's not going to be like a daily. You're not going to find it like Next News bringing something out to you every 10-15 minutes. It's probably going to happen that way. I might have some short reports that I bring to you every now and then, but I've got to figure out a way to have continuous internet access. So I've got to figure out that stuff. And right now my income is such that it's very limited, and I'm trying to get out to the East Coast, trying to figure out how to do that. But at any rate, I just want to let you know that. And from there on, I think I will sign off for the day. And I will try to get in here maybe once before I leave for the East Coast. We'll see. It'll be touch and go. So, just want to let you know that, and peace out. D-Rob, C-Beagle, Care Love, Edward Black. If I didn't say Deplorable Rob, both of you and C-Beagle, and Jim and Angela over at Victor's Libertas. I certainly appreciate everybody, and Beverly Cook. Appreciate all my subscribers. God bless you all. Please pass these videos out as much as you can. Share them. Let me know if there's any topics of interest to you, that you might want me to bring to you. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to basically be here for you guys. All right, love you all. God bless you. Take care. Peace.